Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm here with the Waffle and I'm here with what the fuck?
Yes.
Yeah, cause I fucking put on Minecraft music and the first thing that came up was 13. Yeah, that just didn't help at all. I'm also here with a good friendship.
That's good.
Yeah. This is a first time appearance. We have a lot of first time appearances in these coming episodes. So,
Okay.
and I honestly like that because it adds more diversity. Because we just random new person comes talk and then they, just new shit. Yeah.
I'm a diversity hire.
Yeah, we needed another autistic person.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hello. By the time of recording this, I want to say that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this is the fifth. I wish no. This is the fifth video on backlog. So by the time this one comes out, it will probably be like 2-3 months in the future.
Dang.
From when we're talking about this shit. So I'm realizing now that all the topics that
we must predict the future, guys.
yeah, we got a full of Simpsons here, but all the videos that we've made before, the past 4, they're not gonna match up at all. We're gonna be talking about fucking the assassination attempt on Trump, and it'll be the new president will be elected.
It'll be like a whole year later.
Yeah, we're gonna it's if you watch them in the future, it'll make more sense. But
yeah,
if you actually keep up with what we're doing, nothing lines up with the dates that they come out with.
Yeah.
But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about what happened this week, because we still talk about what happened the week of. So what we talk about happened the week of recording, but not the week of upload.
What happened this week?
Good question. The biggest thing that happened today that I saw was there's a huge the Five Nights at Freddy's collab was happening.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought we were talking about current world events.
That is a current.
Yeah, that's like 9/11 to me, bro. I really thought that shit was gonna be Fortnite.
No, it's Dead by Daylight.
And I don't even mind because I like Dead by Daylight.
Yeah. I'm glad I got it for free.
The government in Bangladesh.
Oh hell yeah.
College students stormed the president's house and they were like, "Vote."
I'm forgetting what those gay furries did.
They hacked Project 2025.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. You should have seen the owner, when he was on the messaging with them, what he was saying was oh my god, it was next level use of slurs. It was interesting.
The Olympics started.
Yeah. Okay. One of my biggest things that I saw about the Olympics was the boxing match, and
God, the boxing match.
How are people this stupid? That's my question.
They're not even trans.
You have to do one single Google search of their name to find out.
Because they give their past names. If they're famous.
It's
right.
It's ridiculous that everyone believed that this person transitioned.
Well,
and blamed everything on it.
It's because of Russia.
Yeah, the whole thing was that basically she was fighting in Russia, and she fought this undefeated Russian girl.
It was for
And-
the IBA.
Yeah, and then she like beat the shit out of her, and when she did that, they made up all these fake tests that said she had an XY chromosome, and said that she was, and they marked her as like trans, so they could restore the other girl's perfect record.
Hmm.
And then everyone decided to take that, and they were like, "Yeah, yep, she's trans now."
And the boxing match that happened, she only tapped her chin.
Yeah, that's another thing. How are you an Olympic level boxer and you tap out because you got tapped on the chin?
Right.
It's not her first time.
No,
She's
she
done
did
this
that in
multiple times
21.
before.
Yeah, she did that in 2021.
Like, that's ridiculous. Imagine,
and
like,
the Italian fighter's a cop.
wow. Like, Giuseppe is in shambles right now.
That's the hardest I've ever been hit before.
Giuseppe's in shambles. He heard, damn,
Well,
my Italian queen, the person that represent his country in fucking boxing, goes out like that.
yeah, wuss.
Yeah,
And it's like the country she's from too is oh so known for trans rights. Like Algeria is oh so known for LGBTQ.
yeah,
inclusive.
yeah,
You
they're
know,
very inclusive.
Yeah. It's definitely not illegal to transition.
or be gay there.
Yeah,
Like
they would have someone like that represent their country. They're very
Yeah.
very inclusive. Fucking ridiculous.
Anyways, you know what's bigger than that? The French
My
guy
penis.
who
oh god.
that is part of the topic, but not yours.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
There was a French guy who failed the pole vault because his dick hit the pole while he was going over it.
Oh hell no! I'd be mad as hell if I lost the Olympics for my big cock.
Some people are making theories that that he like faked it by he did that on purpose like to advertise his OnlyFans.
Would I lose the Olympics to advertise my cock size to the world?
I mean, you only make like they barely make anything as athletes because they don't get paid anything unless they get
Right.
gold.
I didn't even think about that.
Like the US, how much does the US pay for a gold
Like
medal?
32K.
Let me see. Let me Google.
The Philippines gives you a house for free, free ramen for life.
Yeah, $37,500.
Yeah.
That's actually not bad.
Yeah, they get.
then
It's not bad, but could be
Bro,
better.
Simone Biles is raking that shit in, bro.
Yeah. But the Philippines, they get a free house that's about I think about like 400 grand or 400 to 200 grand in our money.
No. The
No,
craziest one.
Fucking China
is
gets
Singapore.
700,000.
No, that's like 700,000 yen, which isn't that good.
Yeah.
Nah, they said it's rounded up
Singapore?
to the US dollar.
No, that's
Yeah.
Singapore. Singapore gets Singapore. It's like 1 million Singapore dollars. It's like it's crazy there. But
Yeah.
then again, no one in the U.S. government knows the difference between Singapore and China. So you know,
That's crazy.
Senator, I'm Singaporean.
But yeah, that's
Oh yeah, and you get free colonoscopies if you win gold in Philippines.
excuse me.
Yeah, you get because for the free ramen for life.
Yeah, you're gonna need some colonoscopies after that. All that sodium.
Interesting. Okay.
I mean, you do get a free house too. So that's another plus. Because I think in the Philippines, healthcare is really important. It's one of their top
Yeah,
priorities.
Like it's only in the United States that healthcare is privatized. Like the United States is one of the few countries where like healthcare is privatized. Most third world countries, it's not like that.
They know they wouldn't be able to survive without it.
Right? They wouldn't be able to survive without the government like giving them healthcare.
Real.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Maybe we should just start dying.
Yeah.
Right.
Turn our government into a third world government.
I don't think we should do that, personally, but
Yeah.
free healthcare? I don't
Yeah.
mind. I don't mind. Listen, if I go to the hospital, I don't want to pay a couple bills.
I'd rather pay if it means that my taxes go to healthcare instead of
The military.
Honestly,
yeah.
I wish they just splice it up better.
I'd rather have less B2s than a more expensive hospital bill.
Right.
Because
You couldn't do that.
we do not need that much B2s that we have.
No, or what we could do, get this. We could get Jeff Bezos' money and then pay for our healthcare. And his
Tax
healthcare,
the rich!
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, I keep getting these reels where like it's saying, "Oh yeah, if Jeff Bezos is so rich, why has he been so quiet since I asked him to flex his money?" And then it's just all those like prop money all over their arms.
Bill is for. They all have the same serial number. No, I remember there's this one dude who was like claiming that he was doing like bank fraud or whatever the fuck, and it was like, and all the bills had this exact same serial number. It's like, no way, bro, you're buying prop bread. Claiming that motion.
I love dumb people when it comes to money. And then one of the accounts was like, you had a job during high school. I had a job. He just flexed that he dropped out of high school.
You had a job in high school. I just had a job.
I
had a job instead of high school.
Oh, my fucking Fortnite leaker. No, my Fortnite leaker got outed as a pedophile!
What?
What the fuck?
It cannot be that hard to talk.
It can't be that hard! Bro!
I can't keep getting away with this.
Dude, there's no way! Who's gonna
We already
my
have
fucking Fortnite now?
We already have 2 this month now. Kai Sinat's
Editor.
Camera guy.
Yeah, something like that.
And then the Fortnite leaker. He was leaking way more than just Fortnite.
It cannot be that hard to it cannot be that hard to not talk to little kids.
What's next? Nick 830? I could actually see that.
I really could see that.
I don't know.
He is family friendly.
I could never, someone who I could never see is Ninja.
Yeah.
Because
He's got his fucking his braless wife brings him sandwiches every 2 days, so
Yeah. He even opened up like Astro World for Travis Scott one time, so I don't think he's ever gonna be trying to lose his way.
Right.
At least in a bad way. I'd rather retire in a good way.
well, good thing there's like 50 other Fortnite leakers, so I don't really I'm not devastated.
Yeah.
And the one that I'm at, like the main one that I have, that's genuinely like a bot account. So it cannot. But still, like, what the fuck? I was just scrolling through Twitter, listening to your guys' conversation, and then my jaw just hit the floor when I saw that.
I can't even use Twitter anymore. The amount of Russian bots that are on there, it's so bad. Like every post, because I stay on Twitter politics because that's what I was on 2020 and that's what it stuck with. And it's like, oh yeah, Aiden Ross met with Trump today.
I did see that. I saw that and I'm like, how? How did that happen?
Because the Trump campaign is desperate for young voters.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And you know what? It might actually fucking work. I'm not even lying. Like
But
the
the whole thing
audience.
is 14-year-olds.
No, but
Right.
like the I know there's this weird. There's an older audience and there's people who watch him, but the older audience are dumb enough to just like follow along instead of actually like reading.
Right.
See, I'm not like I genuinely like politics are its own thing. I will never call someone
Okay.
stupid for voting within reason. If you actually do the research and look into the politician you're voting on, and then you say this is why I'm voting for them, that's a completely
Yeah.
different subject. But I call it stupid because they're saying, "Oh, Aiden Ross he gave Donald
Is a
Trump
Trump
he gave
supporter?
him a Cybertruck.
Yeah.
That's my shit. That's my president." That's a whole other story.
I find
I
it
hate
funny if
politics, by the way.
yeah. I
Or
find
the
it
people
funny
who
if
are like
Trump
Trump got
meets up with
shot.
Sneeko.
Oh no.
Brother. Oh,
Oh
brother,
no.
this guy stinks.
Because like,
Charlie. I think kids, if their parents are okay with it and they want to transition, I think kids should be able to. Sneeko, I love kids, Charlie. I
I
love
love
kids.
kids.
what better way to endorse your political brand than with a pedophilic cuck?
Right.
Yeah, I don't understand that either. Like, bro.
No, Sneeko has like the worst, and everyone was mad at Moist Critical for the fucking transgender kids take, and no one cared
I
about what Sneeko
genuinely
said.
don't know how that motherfucker got quote unquote canceled for that. Like
Uh,
I saw his response on everything, so I was just like, how did I just like the fact that happened, like that everyone was against him, especially after all the shit he called Sneeko out on, how he
yeah.
was.
Right, like the whole time, like no, when Moist Critical explains it, and he's like, I didn't even know it was supposed to be some like fucking debate. Like I thought it was just gonna be him explaining what he meant by like, and like he was like trying to give him the benefit of the doubt and be like, okay, maybe he doesn't mean it as bad as it sounds, right? Ah, no. No, it was as bad as it sounded.
uh,
I think that if kids and their parents consent, they should be able to marry adults. Oh my god.
okay, Sneeko.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I don't. I genuinely, like, from the bottom of my heart, don't know. Kids are not attractive. How do you fucking see a toddler and say, "Yes, I can
This
do
is
that."
not India.
Like,
Past
No,
India.
one of my
okay,
teachers,
okay.
when I was in 7th grade, my teacher, um, there's like whole like this was like national news way like when this happened. I remember my English teacher got arrested for like a shit ton of sex crimes. And like I read their entire because like the case like just ended a couple months ago. And I read their entire affidavit, the entire affidavit. Bro, they had 5 terabytes of videos with children under 12.
Yucky.
That's not the. I hate to say this, and that's not even the worst part. The worst part is her husband used to bring cupcakes to our class. Her husband, by the way, was the leader of the SWAT team. Her husband used to bring cupcakes to class for us, and there were videos of him before they were given to us ejaculating on the cupcake.
Ah,
Oh,
no, dude, what
oh,
the fuck?
no.
Yeah, I luckily never ate one, but there was this kid because like when the students when we would be good students, she'd give our table group like cupcakes and she'd have her husband bring them. And she brought them one time and I didn't want one that day. I just didn't want one. So and no one else at my table wanted one, so we all gave like there were like 5 of us at this table. So we gave them to this one kid at the end of the table. This motherfucker ate all 5 of these cupcakes.
Oh.
And after it came out what happened, this kid was like weird before, right? Like he was like a weird kid. Like everyone, like nobody, like really like. I don't want to say no one liked him, but it was like he was like annoying, right? After
Yeah.
this kid never said another word again. Like I never heard that kid talk again. Like he just sat there like staring at the wall like half the time. I felt like everyone like missed the way he was annoying because like you felt bad for him.
Eh, Yikes.
That that is actually fucking disgusting. What
Oh.
the fuck?
Hold on, I'll send you the news story.
No
Aw.
way. Like from
Um,
the
The
I
salty cupcake. Aw.
oh my god.
um,
The SWAT team leader.
The
yeah, the SWAT team leader and a teacher.
there's so much
No
fucking
wonder
wrong
it
with
took
that.
Yeah,
This video gets demonetized.
oh yeah.
I wouldn't even be fucking surprised at that point. I don't even get, well, like, we don't have monetization, but
Yeah.
like if it gets to that point, this one is just done.
Yeah.
It would be the chip episode too.
Oh yeah, of course it is.
Oh, that's a little funny, but the what we're talking about currently is actually fucking disgusting.
These are their mugshots.
Uh,
Oh my god.
Yeah. And the guy, he like it had gone back. So when like in 1998 when he had applied for, so this happened in Louisiana. Okay, I grew up in Louisiana, right? Um, I grew up like just outside of Baton Rouge in this little like county. We in Louisiana, it's like counties aren't counties; they're called parishes. But basically, he applied for the East Baton Rouge Parish Police Department, and on the little survey thing, because he knew he was going to fail the polygraph test, on the little survey thing, he filled out like a bunch of shit. Like, have you ever had sex with a minor? He said yes.
oh.
Yeah, because he was like, oh, well, when I was 18, I had sex with a 16-year-old or some shit.
Oh.
Okay, so like he gave these excuses for every single thing that was like you could explain it, but the board said no, we don't want him. This was in 1998, and there was a lot of shit there that was like this guy is weird. But then he goes to the parish over, the county over, and decides I'm gonna try there, and they didn't. And at that point in 2002, they didn't have any like polygraph test or any like questionnaire. It was like you applied to be a cop and you basically became a cop. So then he like starts working his way up through the ranks, and in 2014 there was an incident that was like swept under the rug completely, where he YouTube where he unconsensually stuck
Did
his
things.
thingy in a woman while in cop uniform.
Oh.
And he used to wear a little pin on his uniform, and whenever he would pull over women, he would like make them reach over to the glove box multiple times and record their asses. This guy, mega creep, okay, mega creep, somehow works at this police department for nearly 20 years. And like, oh my god, it's like so crazy. And then they got a tip from Adobe because she was sending pictures of her students to him, and he was photoshopping penises and vaginas on them.
Wow.
I am like physically revolted
Yeah.
by
I was in the
everything
same
about
room as
this.
this. I was in the same room as this woman. I was almost a victim of this woman and this man. I could have been like, she could have sent a picture of him to me, of me to him, and then like there could just be like a picture on a hard drive of like 13-year-old me with some edited fucking genitals. Like, It's crazy to think about.
That's genuinely
That fucking word that I hate.
the fucking the like dark twisted ass tone that this podcast episode took is insane.
Started with the Olympics.
It started
Ended with pedophiles.
It started with fucking just like the little topics of like video games, then it just ends. I like it's not even. We're not even. Where are we at? We're not even. We're 20 minutes in.
God.
Oh my god.
Nah, bro, Louisiana was different, bro. Oh my god.
Guess that was the climax of the video.
You know what?
I shouldn't have said climax. Wrong word.
Yeah, shut. Okay. I don't even.
The climax cupcakes.
I don't even.
Ah, the CC.
Yes, dear viewer, if you want more information, look up Cynthia
I'm looking this up.
and
Hold
Dennis Perkins.
Cynthia
Cynthia.
and Dennis. Oh wow, it's a search.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, the first thing. Oh god, interrogation tapes reveal.
Oh, God.
brother.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
That's recent.
No.
2019. They took that long.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it took forever.
What?
Because of COVID. Because it happened like a couple months before COVID.
Their tip.
Huh.
The tip. Or just the trials.
The tip came in, like the second they received the tip, they got a warrant to see whose IP address it was, and it just, this dude, his email, when they like got a warrant to search his email, they found his boat registration on it. Like, bro, how are you gonna be that stupid that you don't, A, how are you gonna be stupid enough to do the shit that you did in the first place? B, how are you gonna be stupid enough to not only do the shit you did in the first place, and put it on the same email as your boat registration? You're just asking for it at this point.
Imagine just being like that police officer and being like, oh, that's our SWAT leader.
Right. Like, you see the pictures, and they were like taking pictures. So, from what I know, because I like they won't say this in the affidavit because the name's been redacted of the girl, but from what I know is that Cynthia had a adopted daughter.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I was just
Cynthia
reading
had
something about that. Like he like one of their things is like I'm just worried about my wife and kids, but and then it like went into the detail of that.
Yeah, and then whenever I listened to the full interviews, both of theirs, and whenever they, also, it is really weird to listen to her interview and hear her voice in that setting, because, like, bro, like, if you've heard a teacher's voice and you hear a teacher's voice in a police interview, oh my god, it's so fucking weird.
Yeah, no, I that's something.
Yeah. Yucky.
And then whenever he was like, and they like lied their asses off in the interviews too.
Mm-hmm.
Because whenever he was told like about like the videos that they found of him ejaculating on cupcakes, and then not only did they find those, they also found on the next pictures in like in order were students eating, like were kids in school uniforms
I just my
eating
stomach
the
doesn't
exact
like
same cupcake.
I can feel my stomach turning.
Man, I feel bad eating those Uncrustables now.
Like I feel sick.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, no. I lived that shit, bro. Like I remember, like we were in the movie theater and my mom's on her phone. She's scrolling Facebook because the movie hasn't started yet, and I'm like, and she scrolls. She like scrolls really quickly, and she's like scrolls past the fucking like a mugshot, and I thought I recognized. I was like, go back. I was like, that's my teacher. And then my mom reads it, and my mom flips the fuck out. She starts losing it in this movie theater. She like rips all three of like she rips like me, my sister, and my brother out of this movie theater as quick as she can. Brings us back home. She sits me down and she's like, "You need to tell me everything."
I'm a little off topic, but what movie was it?
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing.
I don't remember. I don't remember, dude. I genuinely don't remember what movie it was.
Me and Lewis just like ADHD to the extreme. We're like we are
No,
very
I
interested in
know.
the story,
Now
and then we're
that-
like, what movie? Wait, what movie was
Now
it?
that you remind me, I literally cannot remember.
Probably
What
because you
movie it
ended up
was.
not seeing that movie at the
Yeah.
moment.
Because we didn't go and see it
Yeah,
because
what
my
you,
mom was
like,
like,
you remember what year? It was 2019, right? That you remember?
it would have been 2019.
Hold on. Because now this is so off topic too, but like I genuinely need to know what movies came out that year.
And
Yeah,
it would have
depending on the
been
day.
around September. It was in like early September.
Oh, hi, Christian.
Oh, you guys are podcasting?
Oh
Yeah,
god, you
what's up,
came out at the
Paul?
worst fucking time, but give us like 2 seconds. It was was it like It? Because that's when It Chapter 2 came out.
No, I was in there with my little brother would have been, let's say I would have been 13. My little brother would have been like, no, I wouldn't even have been 13. I would have been, what, 12?
The only other option was Abominable. It's that one snowman.
Yep, that was it.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, there's no
that was
fucking
it.
way.
Yeah, that was
What
it.
even is
We
that
were going
movie
to-
about?
Yeah.
It's like the Abominable Snowman.
Oh, it would have been funny if it was It Part 2.
Yeah, that's very on topic.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me add you to the thing, Christian. You came in
But
at the
yeah, no.
worst timing.
Yeah, you just missed the entirety
You
of
missed
the juice.
everything, and you probably would throw up if you heard what we were talking
Yeah.
about.
Here, to shorten it for you, cum cake.
Ew.
Miners?
Yep.
Oh
Wow.
god. If you read, okay, I read the affidavit that was like, I watched the YouTube video first because I was like, I just wondered about this, and I was like, oh, the case is over. And then this one was like, if you want to read the full details, go read the affidavit. When it got to the part of what they were doing to the minor, I had to stop reading. Because it was genuinely so. The things they were doing to that, and she was like under 12. The things they were doing to that poor girl were like next level gross. I can't even describe, like, because this is going on YouTube. I can't even. I literally cannot describe any of them without the video getting taken down. Like, that's how bad they are.
Sorry, but
Peter, what are you doing? Crack?
Craig.
What the fuck?
I had to get the what the fuck in there.
My stomach hurts.
Yeah.
My stomach genuinely like hurt.
Uh,
Right now it hurts.
Yeah,
It
no.
still hurts.
I have
At least you didn't
one.
have to- at least you didn't have to live that.
Yeah.
Nobody should have to live. That shouldn't be a thing. That should
Yeah.
never go through anyone's mind that should happen. That should
Yeah.
how?
Ooh. I have one sound to describe how I feel after hearing that. It's just my soul is diving down.
Now Christian missed literally every single ounce of that, and now we have to extend the podcast at least a little bit for him.
Yeah.
So you might as well just give a little recap of what you just explained to us.
All right. So to give you a recap, Christian, basically, my English teacher in 7th grade, one day, it's parent-teacher conference day actually, so we're not in school, so no one was in school when this happened, but so she didn't get like arrested in class or nothing crazy like that, but that would have been really funny if she got like arrested in class, or yeah, that would have been real good. But no, so the day, like I just fuck let me give you a recap, and then I'll tell you about the day before that shit happened. So, to give you a recap, basically, my 7th grade English teacher and her husband, who her husband was a member of the SWAT team, not just a member of the SWAT team, the commander of the SWAT team, got arrested on 150 plus counts of sex crimes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which includes 5 terabytes of possession, 5 terabytes of child. Yes. And, so 5 terabytes of that, and then multiple instances of rope.
Cake.
And there were videos of her husband ejaculating on cupcakes that were then given to students.
Yeah. He almost ate one.
I almost ate one.
I feel I'm like seconds away from just taking off my headset because it's so gross. That image of that being in my head is so gross.
Mm.
And they didn't even look tainted or nothing. Like, that was what was scary.
Mm.
Bro, one of my friends, we were going through it last night. My friend literally said, "How do you find someone that matches your freak this month?"
Yeah, you would think they would report, like, they'd be too scared to
Right.
even show it to each other.
Because here's the thing, they were both married previously.
Yeah. Uh,
But I think he got arrested the day before she did because the day before wasn't parent-teacher conference day or anything. It was just a normal day of school. And I remember this specifically. Bro, she was pissed that day. Like, she was mad. Like, you knew something was up with her, but we was just like, oh shit, something's going on with Miss Perkins today. You know, she's gonna be normal. She's gonna be normal when we come back from parent teacher conference day. It's whatever. Oh, she did not come back from parent teacher conference day, I can tell you that much.
Yeah, how was the substitute teacher?
So at first we had the librarian in the class, and at that school we were banned. We were banned from talking about, like, when we would get suspended if we would talk about it.
oh.
Like, it was suspendable. And
Oh, I got suspended for my fucking trauma. Okay. Okay,
right.
school.
Like, if you talked about it to someone, to, like, if you were talking about it, like, in class, like, they would, like, write you up and then they could suspend you for it.
Huh.
Right. Like, yeah, no, it was really stupid. And it really made it seem like they were trying to cover it up low key, but you know.
It ruined the reputation.
No, it really made, because that school, Westside Junior High, was already known to be a rinky-dinky ass little school, right? To be like a really shitty, like, podunk, middle of nowhere
Yeah.
school. And then that happened, and that shit brought, like, our school was like, it was known, but it wasn't like known, right? But the day after, dude, everyone, like, all eyes were on our school, and
Ugh.
there were cops. And I remember, like, in her classroom, there were cops everywhere. Like, they were cops searching shit while we were trying to learn. Like, they were teaching us while there were cops in the classroom searching. Like, they tried to keep it like nothing. They were like, nothing happened, guys.
Mm-hmm.
And no, it was holy shit. It was, God, it was weird.
Anyways, you ready for September 3rd, Mountain Dew Baja Blast Gelato?
What?
Yeah.
You know, Christian's reaction to that was more outrageous than what he just heard.
Right.
That's my favorite part about that.
I think he was no. I think his reaction
He's
to what
more
he just heard, he was
fucking
genuinely so flabbergasted that
just
he just
fucking
couldn't even comprehend it.
It's a little bit of both. It's
glum
reacting to a bit of
shaked.
both.
Yeah, they got Mountain Dew Baja Blast Gelato coming.
Good.
And a Mountain Dew Baja Blast Pie.
This feels like the awkward like
There.
family dinner after 9/11. Like
Right.
this is September 12th. Everyone's sitting down at the dinner table trying to uphold a conversation. Or no, this is the night of 9/11, bro. This is like
Yeah,
the towers just fell and family's
Yeah.
trying to have dinner.
Hey, Riven, I got a reason for you to get a Stanley. They have a Baja Versary tumbler dropping on August 13th. You can drink your Baja Blast in it.
I'm so sad. I also, Christian, I apologize for not sending a little message out. Normally I do for podcasts, but I failed to only because I just got home and I was like, I wanted to just
Real
quickly
quick,
get one done because I was behind.
I want to ask that $7.34 did send to you, right?
Yes, I said yes.
Okay. All right, then yeah, I'll send the 30 over.
Yeah, it's very weird. I looked at my account and I was just like, there's 734. It didn't even give me a notification that anything sent. I just have 734 in my account now.
I'm so glad you knew what I meant when I asked you what skins to gift me.
There's only 2 homosexuals in the fucking item shop right now.
Yeah.
At least I'm pretty sure.
And they're adding more soon.
Oh.
Did you hear?
More homosexuals? Oh, X-Men. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
They're also adding the androids from Dragon Ball.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Hey guys, I have big news. They put a flamethrower on top of a robotic dog.
I thought they already did that.
Oh, it's part of a company now. They're actually selling it to
Oh,
people.
they're selling weapons? Okay.
Yeah. The thermometer.
I gotta find my wallet now. Damn it. Here it is.
I'm still sad that Denny's closed. Or well, in some areas.
I'm still feeling like we.
Me when I'm French.
That's true.
That poor French guy, his wee wee.
You know what? I'm evil. Don't like anything that doesn't taste like piss and cigarettes. No.
Suck it blues. This does not taste like piss and cigarettes. Oh, my stomach hurts.
Fortnite. I keep forgetting they added Fall Guys to Fortnite.
They just added that too, and I'm like, wow, okay. They're very just like. They're very, I don't know. They just kind of added it and then like didn't say anything.
Yeah.
My stomach hurts, and I want to play a game, so I like this like
Good.
This is just we're just gonna end it here. I already have everything thought out for the title, thumbnail, description. I got everything. Absolutely fucking disgusting. I'm so sorry you had to live through that.
I mean, it was more funny, like, at the time, like when you're, like, 12, 13, like, that shit's funny to you. Like, you find that shit hilarious, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, we thought it was funny at the school. Now, the kids that were victims...
Like, affected by it? That's a whole other
Yeah,
thing.
the kids that were affected by it, we felt really bad for them, and we were like, yeah, no. Like, we felt bad for them, but, like, the situation itself, it was way funnier when it first happened, because all it was like, because we didn't even know about the cupcake shit yet. Like, we didn't find out about that until like a year later.
But yeah. Well, now you know. Now our viewers know if they ever see Chip in the thumbnail.
If you see Kurt Cobain.
Be very scared for what the episode has to entail. Oh
Hey Chick,
I,
why
I
did you
have the
send
most
me
wild
this?
I literally
This
can't pay
post
you until I get
multiple
my
times
Venmo verified. Fun.
of the cop yelling at the black guy.
Oh yeah. No, I think my Instagram like glitched and like I kept pressing send, but it wouldn't like send. And then it sent like
Oh, I know what
700
you
times.
mean because I've done the same
Yeah.
shit. It happened to me too. Like where you
I,
send
I
it and
was
then it doesn't say anything.
I
Right,
was
where it
just
doesn't like
playing
go
games.
down.
It just kept just having a Windows notification because I had my phone linked to Windows. It just kept giving me the notification over and over again of the same account. I'm like, what the fuck is does he have dementia or
Ah!
because I've done that shit before a lot.
Yeah, I know.
You
But
can hear the pain.
yeah. But
You know who else has dementia?
thank you all for tuning in. I'm so sorry you had to hear that horrific story, but it is interesting, like, to at least to hear a story that's different. You know, it's funny because you're talking about like just like it's nice to have different people on because you hear different stories, but
Yeah.
then it just
The most
makes
we've had is like a bomb threat.
yeah. And my brother was like the like central of that, so
Oh,
Your
yeah.
brother caused a bomb threat at
No,
your
he didn't
school?
cause a bomb threat, but he was one of the main people threatened by it.
Oh wow.
It's another story. It's a story. It's a
yeah.
story for now. You know what? We'll continue.
Yeah, why not?
We did say we need more time for Christian.
Yeah. So my brother, and he can correct me if I'm wrong on this story. I don't know if the bomb threat was directly linked to him. It was like obviously not directly linked to him. But I don't know if he was associated with the bomb threat. But there was this huge thing, and that's why he got expelled from our school. But I was explained as this kid, like, just this big douchebag kid. Just did all this stuff. Tried, like, threatened my brother. Tried bullying him. You know, it's like it felt like the like give me your lunch money type bullying. And it was more of that directed towards my brother, and it like eventually dwindled down to like threatening with a gun, all this stuff. And I think the kid that was doing that was also said the thing about the bomb threat.
Wasn't it in like a Dunkin' Donuts box?
Something like that. And like it was all revolved around the same thing, and then like eventually like it just led to this kid doing all this stuff. My brother complains. My brother gets expelled. It's a safety expulsion, so nothing goes on the record. But it was just for his safety and apparently the school's safety, which didn't make much sense.
Oh.
How are you gonna expel the guy
Yeah.
getting
Didn't
quote
do
unquote
anything.
bullied and threatened by a gun, and not the guy
And a
threatening people
bomb.
with a gun and a bomb? Like,
Yeah. I
um,
only remembered
Was
that.
it a Dunkin' Donuts box? Oh no.
Yeah, I remembered it because I was in a different class than I usually was because this was fourth grade.
bro, I was in recess. That's how I remember. I was in recess, and I was right by the gate where the fucking helicopter flew by, and I was like, oh my god, they're at our school. I wonder what that's for. And then I learned
Yeah,
later from my brother that it was a bomb threat, and I was like, oh, that's not good.
yeah.
But
I was like in Miss Vander something's class, but I was in Miss Perry's class for some reason.
my name is Andrew Dingus. Are you just saying the teacher's fucking names out loud?
No, I forgot her name. That's all. But I was in her room for some reason, like me and some other students, and we're like, we wanted to go back to our classroom, but we couldn't because of the
Oh, I
bomb threat.
felt that shit, bro. When you got taken to another class, it felt like a crossover episode.
And then you get stuck there for the whole day.
It was low-key fire, though. You go to another class, you see all the, like, other students that you'd only see at
Yeah,
recess. And
yeah,
then, like, those were, like, crossover episodes.
yeah.
But by the end of it, my brother got safety expelled. And then this kid still gets expelled like later down.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know what it is about your family, but you guys attract a lot of like douchebags.
tell me about it. I know, it's just like I don't
You,
like bro,
your younger brother.
my life peaked. My life is peaking right now because I've just disconnected myself from so many people. But now I've like peaked. I'm peaking in life right now. I hit rock bottom and I just shot straight up, like a rocket.
Real.
I ain't never gonna peak. Just gonna keep getting better.
He'll be like Kurt Cobain. Watch. It'll
Right.
eventually end.
Bro never got to peak.
Ooh. Yeah, I would not personally. I would not say that.
Yeah.
Just
He'll be the one without.
Do I want him to shoot himself? No.
Do we want him to have success? Yeah.
Yes.
Anyways, I remember that one guy gave alcohol to a bunch of students in like 8th grade, and he got arrested.
Oh, that motherfucker! I do know what you're talking about too. That dude.
Yeah, he was like
he had a fucking.
He was an 8th grader.
No, bro, he had a thermos full of lean, and
Yeah.
passed it around the bus, and then all the kids who drank it got like suspended, but he got expelled.
Yeah. He got arrested, I think.
He did get arrested. I do remember the police being there.
Thing is, he looked like a full-grown adult.
He did. He was
as an 8th
He
grader.
was fucking tall.
He even like had a deep voice. I'm just gonna say this, but he looked like the baby for if you looked at him at a certain angle. That's how I remember him, at least.
My fucking jaw hit the floor again. I have to keep bending down and picking up my jaw because you keep making it fall to the floor. But no, yeah, that's my story at least. Very short. Not like there's probably more details, but that's like a conversation for my brother who's been on the podcast. So if we get him again, if we do get him again, like just ask him and see like what he.
An interesting podcast would be Chip and your brother in the same call.
I genuinely would love to see that, and we can arrange that.
Yeah.
But yes, thank you all for tuning in. This has been a wild ride.
I get that reference.
And we'll see you guys next week. Christian said like 2 words, and I mean we've had podcasts where Andrew says like 3 things too, so it doesn't even matter. But awesome. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
No.